Hi everybody, thanks for joining us. It's Saturday night in Vegas. We're just about to go onto the strip, so we'll be there in just a couple of minutes as soon as the lights change. Hope everybody's having a great weekend and a safe weekend, and I hope everybody's had a great week. So here, over here on the right, that's Power Station. If ever you come to Vegas, it's like relatively inexpensive to eat at Power Station, especially when the buffet's open. I don't think the buffet's open right now. Yeah, we got a green light. Of course, the tower on the left hand side, that's the Stratosphere, or Scats as they call it now. There's also a tower very similar to it, if ever you go to Toronto, called CN Tower. It's well worth going up. The difference in the CN Tower and the Stratosphere's got rides on the top, and you can jump off it, and they'll stop you before you hit the floor. Whereas the CN Tower, it's at twice the height. It's approximately twice the height. This is, I think, 1,000 feet. The CN Tower, I'm guessing it's like, I don't know, 1,800 feet, 2,000 feet. There's a shot of it. But yeah, if you go to Toronto, it's well worth seeing. Both have a restaurant in. Both have a restaurant up at the top that rotates around, which is pretty cool. They're both pretty expensive, I'll be honest with you. So, they're definitely worth doing. Now the Stratosphere, I think even CN Tower, when you go up them as well to the restaurant, you can have food and everything. And once you have food, you can actually go up the tower. I'll see when I turn right here onto Las Vegas Boulevard, we can see the new sign. As you can see, traffic's pretty busy. Somebody crossing over here, so they might stop me, so that's good. Let these guys cross. I don't know, you're going to be able to see the new sign. No, I'll see. The new sign is just down there. You can see the purple sign at the bottom of the Stratosphere. There's the Stratosphere. There's the new Las Vegas sign. And here we go. There's Hilton Grand. Of course, we've got Roadworks for a change. Nice trees. That's outside the Sahara. Alright, less. Stop. I'm not going to risk it. Tiny cups around. There's Hilton. There's the entrance. There's Las Vegas Boulevard sign. There's a Sahara, what used to be the SLS. Yeah, it was Sahara, then it went to SLS, then went back to Sahara. And this is roughly where Wet 'n Wild used to be. When I first moved to Vegas, Wet 'n Wild used to be over there. This was pretty well. There's the Encore, Wynn, Circus. The great news is, since we last did a live stream, is Pfizer's got the vaccine. The vaccine's actually there, so it was in Chicago and they distributed it around. I don't believe it's available right now. They're doing practicing rolling it out. Over in Europe, they've actually released it. In UK, they've already released it. They're already giving people the vaccine. So why we're taking longer than the UK to release the new vaccines is because I believe we're being a little bit more thorough, to be honest with you, and not just taking Pfizer's word for it. We're actually double checking all the numbers and everything, making sure everything adds up. But what's your thoughts on the vaccine? Are you going to take the vaccine, or are you not going to take the vaccine? I know I have friends like all over the world, and I spoke to one of my friends and he said she's going to get it straight away. Now, I know another lady, she's got, I don't know, like 8 or 9 kids, and she's not going to vaccinate herself or her kids at all, so she doesn't believe in vaccines, so. But, nice smooth roads in Las Vegas. Here's a Ross, if anybody wants a Ross, there's one on the strip. There's a Denny's. There's Encore. There's a few lights on that Encore. What time is it? It's 9 o'clock at night. You want to see the new national flower of Nevada? Here it is. See here on the left. That orange cone. That's the new national flower of Nevada. So, I'm joking. But seriously, there's road cones absolutely everywhere in Vegas right now. They've gone nuts. The crazy thing is there's road cones everywhere and you never seem to see anybody working on it. You know what I'm saying? The nice thing about California, at least they put road cones down, you see them working on it, and then they move the road cones somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? You just look how many road cones there are, seriously. It's nuts. I've got image stabilization on and it's still bouncing around. If you look over there, back at Plaza, you'll see the world's tallest Ferris wheel. So, behind the link. It's currently the world's largest. In a year or so it might not be. But right now it's the world's largest. There's the Encore. Thanks for joining. Please do me a favor and like and subscribe. If you want to say where you're from, I'll give you a shout out. We just saw somebody a second ago and they were weaving all over the road. So either they're a really bad driver or they shouldn't be driving. That looks like a Charger, right? Is it? I think it is. If you look at the Ferris wheel, it actually changes colours, which is quite nice. Ferris wheel's worth going on. There's actually one of the pods which is a bar. So if, you can either get a drink. One thing I recommend is go to the restroom before you go on the Ferris wheel, because it does take a long time to go around. It's like if ever you've been on the London Eye or anything like that, it takes a while to go around. So prior to jumping on the Ferris wheel, I recommend you hit the restroom. If you drink, they serve alcohol there prior to you getting in the pods. Or there's actually one of the pods which has actually got a bar on board, so you can go in the Ferris wheel and go in the bar. So we've got a shot of it. The Encore. There's Plaza. So we're just passing Resorts World. A few months ago somebody decided to play across the road, or Frogger, or whatever you want to call it, in front of the Encore. And they didn't end too well because the car out the right away. And see, look at the roads, they're crazy. But yeah, if you come to Vegas, make sure you cross on the crosswalks, don't be playing Crossy Road or Frogger, because some people it doesn't turn out too well for them. Here's the beach club on the left. As you can see, it's pretty busy, but I think what could be helping Vegas right now is California's going into like I don't know if it's full lockdown or you've got curfews and everything. A lot of people down in California are probably coming up here. So here's Mangiano's on the right. Lots of recently. This is a Fashion Show Mall on the right. If you look at the traffic, there's quite a bit of traffic, you know what I'm saying? Obviously it is a Saturday night, so what, 20 past 9, but oh, Metro's here. Here's the one on the left. There's the wind sign. Waterfall's not running right. Oh yeah, no, the water show's running. You know, so we can get you a little bit closer. There's a water show. It's like a mini version of the Bellagio. It's pretty. It's not quite the Bellagio, but it's better than nothing. Here's TR with the pirate ships. When I first came to Vegas, they had the pirate ships actually fighting, and it was pretty cool. They had a captain on board and the pirates and the ship, and it's pretty awesome. Then they changed it to sirens, and then now they've just got gillies. And it doesn't quite feel the same, to be honest with you. I preferred it with the pirate ships. Here's the Mirage on the right hand side, the volcano and everything. So we can go over land. Over on the left hand side, you've got the Venetian. There's the Venetian. I've actually been to Venice. If you get the chance to go to Venice, well worth going to Venice. Been to Venice a couple of times. Been on the gondola and all the good stuff. Well, I think it's first time I went to Venice, it was the lira, and then they changed it to the euro. So, but and I asked the people in Italy, did they prefer the euro or the lira? And they said they preferred the lira. Here's Caesars on the right, the link on the left. No plot on it. I had one friend that was constantly getting comps at Caesar's Palace, so comps means like a complimentary room, but you normally get comp rooms when you spend quite a lot of money at the casinos. You see Caesar on the right. You can see the Cosmo or Cosmopolitan. Most people call it Cosmo. Quite a few metro cars down here on the left hand side. Flamingo on the left. Eiffel Tower, Paris. If you come to Vegas, it's worth going to the Paris and going up the tower. You can actually watch the show. You can watch the Bellagio show from the top of the Eiffel Tower, which is pretty cool. Can't do that in Paris. But if you do go to Paris, it's well worth obviously going up the Eiffel Tower, Arc de Triomphe, and all the other good stuff. So. One thing that's nice in Vegas is when you get off the plane at McCarran or Las Vegas International Airport, whatever you want to call it, you're right here on the Strip. The Strip's right there, right next to it. If you go to Paris, when you get to Charles de Gaulle, you get off at Charles de Gaulle, it takes you like 30 minutes to actually get into Paris. It's like ways away. You've got to like get a train or get a cab or Uber or whatever. But yeah, just here on the right hand side is the Bellagio. The Bellagio doesn't seem to be running right now. The Bellagio. And over here on the left, you can see the Eiffel Tower changes colour, reflects light. You can see Metro presence. The one in Paris actually has lasers that flick around the sides. I got it. Well, I should change to red, so we have to stop. Well, that's good because we were at the front of the line, and you'll see the Arc de Triomphe. There's the Arc de Triomphe. Some people playing Frogger. There's the Arc de Triomphe. There's the Eiffel Tower. Right up at the top, that's where you can. Right up at the top, that's where you can go. There's actually restaurants halfway down as well. Again, the restaurant's very nice, but again, it's pricey. There's more metro over there. Someone's in a rush. There's city centre on the right hand side. If you want a Louis Vuitton bag or Gucci or anything like that, that's where you can get it. People are honking, the lights are still red. Patience. There we go, now we're on green. Gordon Ramsay's on the right, Planet Hollywood. Aria's here on the right. Crystals. Waldorf Astoria. All the towers. There's your Louis Vuitton. Tom Ford, Fendi, Tiffany. Dolce & Gabbana. Park MGM. New York, MGM on the left hand side. If you feel brave, there's a roller coaster at New York. My only suggestion is if you go on it, when you look at the corners, lean into the corners because it whips you around a little bit. It's worth going on though. T-Mobile Arena, that's where the Golden Knights play. That's down here to the right. You can see the T-Mobile Arena. You can see it just down there. That's where the Golden Knights play, the hockey team, the Knights hockey team. And then there's oops, we just got stopped by a metro. You're doing a sobriety test on it. I don't know if you saw that or not. It's just to the right. One thing not to do in Vegas is drink and drive. It's not worth it. Get it there. Talked to a guy the other day. He had one beer. Was it one or two beers? Can't remember. Anyhow, he got stopped and he got a DUI. And he literally lived 5 minutes away. And it just wasn't worth it. You know what I'm saying? How much would an Uber for 10 minutes, 5-10 minutes cost him? And he ended up getting a DUI and going to court and spending lots of attorney fees and just, you know, he's crazy. Here's Excalibur on the right hand side, Dropcan on the left hand side, Luxor, Manly Bay. If you want to drink and have fun in Vegas, go ahead, but get an Uber. You won't be risking drinking and driving. If you look at the Luxor, when I first came to Vegas, it didn't have the LED lights going up the side. But now it's got the LED lights on the side. It's got obviously the beam on the top. Again, when you come to Vegas, be careful with the speed because the speed on Las Vegas Boulevard, all over it's like 45, 35, 30, and they will take it. They will pull you in. If you're a little bit over, Metro's very good here. They're nice. But if you are doing 45 and then 30, obviously they're going to pull you. But more often than not, if you're only a little bit to work with it, they're not too bad. So. Well, thank you very much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. There's Four Seasons on the right hand side, which is passing on the bay. So we're about to turn right on Russell Road, jump on the 215 and head off home. So So if you're watching, thank you very much for watching. Please share this video, please like the video, please subscribe, and I hope you guys are having a fantastic weekend. Stay safe. Okay, thank you, take care, love you guys.